Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Right here.
Get on the ground.
No,
Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Can't breathe.
Hey, stop. Turn around. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Do it now. Do it now. Get down on the ground.
I am. I'm hurt. Stop.
Do me a favor, sir. Turn around.
For what?
Finish your car. Put your hands on your car.
You're under arrest.
Let my car go.
I know.
I got shut. My car's going.
Let's be real. Losing your job sucks. However, if you disagree with how you've been terminated, the best course of action is to remain calm, pack up your belongings, and file an official complaint. But in some cases, all hell breaks loose when psycho employees get fired and lose it. On the 8th of May, 2023, police officers responded to a call from a hotel after a recently terminated employee refused to leave the property.
Okay. Why are you still here, sir?
Because I want a valid reason before I know why I'm terminated.
Okay, that's not what Florida law is. So if they've asked you to leave, you need to leave, sir.
I mean, I'll clock out.
Okay, so they fired you.
Yeah, and they did not provide a valid.
They don't have to, sir.
Yes,
they
they
could,
do.
no,
It's
no,
called
sir.
the wrongful termination.
No, sir.
Yes.
No, sir. Well, what I'm not going to do is sit here and argue with you. Okay, you've been asked to leave. You've been terminated. So that means at this point you're trespassing. So you can either leave with me or you can leave on your own free will.
You gonna file a trespassing suit against me?
I will put you in jail. So would you like to leave? Okay.
The suspect here was testing the officer's patience, and you could tell it was just a matter of time before it ran out. The officer wasn't there to engage in debate. If this guy wanted to dispute the circumstances of his termination, he had every right to file a complaint. What he didn't have the right to do was disobey the officer's orders.
All right, put your hands behind your back.
No.
Put your hands behind your back.
All right.
61, start 35, 1018.
Hold on.
Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
I'm trying to get on the ground. I'm trying.
Let go of your hands.
Wrong pockets. Jacket pocket, left side. Knife is in the forefront pocket on my right hip. Like I said, the knife is in my right pocket. I always carry them on me. I have a concealed carry.
The suspect got precisely what he was asking for. While we can only speculate as to why he thought it would be a good idea to get into a scuffle with an armed cop, we're just glad the officer safely handcuffed him. One wrong move, and this could have gone a whole different way for everyone involved.
I'm sorry. I'm just very pissed off.
37, like I said, my radio's not getting out. I'm 77. Got a signal 0 secure. I got one tase. Start EMS and the supervisor, please.
I'm sorry, I'm just pissed.
I'm good. I got, he's tasing.
You grab the gun.
I've got the gun.
Okay, I still have a knife.
Well, you're going to stay right here.
Can you please remove the knife? I do not want a weapon on my person.
You're all right this second.
I have several pins digging in my hip.
Yeah, well, that's the taser barbs.
No, I have pins in my pocket.
All right, sit up. 37, like, so you start EMS. He's got a head laceration.
I really don't even feel it.
He's bleeding quite a bit, like,
Can someone please take the knife out of my pocket?
Where's your knife at?
Right.
This pocket?
No. Pins. Oh, with several pins. I'm sorry.
Well, now you're going to jail for felony battery, buddy.
While the kid was apologetic, the cop wasn't having it. Getting into an armed altercation with law enforcement is not something you can easily brush aside. However, being a professional, the cop did his best to treat the suspect's injury while they waited for paramedics.
We need to put pressure on his head wound. Look to your right, buddy.
I see that.
All right,
I can't see what's on my head.
We got some.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you something.
Yep. Maybe next time, buddy, don't try to fight people.
Oh, God, that hurts now that the adrenaline's run off.
Well, you could have left, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm just...
No, you were trying to be right, and unfortunately you weren't.
I know.
Florida is a state where you can be fired for any reason at any time.
And when did that law change?
It's been like that, buddy.
Since when?
It's been like that.
I remember back in 2015, that was not the law.
So I've been in law enforcement since 2018, and it's been that way. They can fire you at any point. You refusing to leave is trespassing.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I wanted to know why.
But it doesn't matter why. If they don't want you here, why do you want to be at a place that you're not wanted?
The employee explained that he liked his job and simply lost his temper when they fired him. But if he liked his job so much, then he shouldn't have done something that pissed his employers off to the point where they had to terminate him. Now, due to his actions, he had a felony charge to deal with.
I'm just sorry. I let my anger get the better of me. I am sorry that I attacked you.
His pocket. No. So I grabbed a hold of him. He snatched away from me. So I stepped back, went to tase him. We were too close in proximity. So then he charged me, and he ended up like that.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I'm good.
Where's the zero?
I've secured it.
Okay.
I've secured it.
I am sorry. I let my anger get the better of me, and I haven't done that in years. That's actually what led to the first felony.
Well, I guess. Yeah, he straight charged me.
What kind of zero is it?
I have a handgun, little pistol.
It's a 9mm Diamondback shorting. It's a
Can you convicted felon?
Oh,
I had my rights. I had it expunged.
oh, you're here. Yeah, I will.
I had it expunged. I have all of my.
Appreciate you. Where's the bathroom at?
He was lucky that his felony charge had been lawfully expunged. Otherwise, he'd be facing serious charges for illegally possessing a firearm. The suspect was charged with battery on an officer, trespassing while armed, resisting arrest with violence, and carrying a concealed weapon. But hey, at least he was apologetic, which is not the case for our next suspect. On May 28, 2024 in New Mexico, the cops were dispatched to a ranch resort after an intoxicated employee refused to leave the premises.
There's two managers here.
What's her name?
Michaela. She lives in a different house down across the valley.
Hello.
Well, how are you guys doing?
Well, come on.
Hi, how are you?
This is Christian's house.
Okay. Do you have an ID?
He has another employee who's been staying here with him, who earlier went on a walk with the dog, had apparently been, or was intoxicated, laid down in front of one of the other houses and kept consciousness at that point, I believe, but had laid down.
I tried to get her out. She wouldn't get up. She tried to get up, and then she fell back down. So I took my dog, came back to her. Nothing.
Apparently, the woman refused medical treatment from the staff and became combative. Although she lived in shared staff housing on the property, she ran into Christian's home and locked herself in his bedroom. Even after everything she'd put them through, the owners of the ranch wanted the cops to go easy on her.
So you just want her out of the house?
You want her out of the house?
Yeah, no, like nothing bad or anything.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
Kind of separate us.
So essentially, you want her trespassed for right now, like out of the house trespass. So if she's not willing to go, she's just going to go to jail.
I don't want her to jail. Come on, it's just.
Well, I mean, I guess.
These are the things.
This is
where
where we come in, like, this is where we have to, like, if you want her out of the house, basically, you don't want her to come back, she will be trespassed from this house, technically.
And when we tell her to go and she says, no, I'm not going, and then that means she's going to jail at that point.
Because we're not.
Is there any, like.
Because we're giving her a lawful order. Now, if you don't.
Domestically separating people.
Now, so what he's basically saying, if you don't trespass her and we basically remove her from the house and she comes back, we're just gonna do that again and nothing's gonna get done. Does that make sense? Yeah. So.
Or if you don't want her from the house and you're just wanting a welfare check, then that's really all we can do. We can go in there, make sure she's breathing, make sure she's alive, but then we can't forcefully move her from the house because.
What if can we just do a welfare check and you guys, as
Like, I mean, if
We can ask her to leave.
Trying to give the woman a second chance, the management asked the officers to perform a routine welfare check and asked the suspect to leave Christian's home. With a plan in place, the cops then confronted this intoxicated woman.
Hey, good morning. Hey,
Michaela.
sheriff's office. Did you say oh crap?
I said stop.
Okay.
Okay.
They want you out of the house. That you can go to a different house, you go to a different residence, sleep off whatever's going on. But you got to get out of the house right now. You willing to do that? Yes or no? No?
Okay. If you're gonna say no, you're gonna get trespassed, and if you say no again, you're gonna go to jail. We'll just put it nice and simple.
Great, thanks.
Okay.
But they're offering you another residence to go in. You don't
I
live
have
here.
another residence to go to. Thank you.
So do you want to go to that other residence right
I
now?
don't. I want to stay in my house. Thanks.
Yeah, but this is not your house. This is Christian's house, Michaela.
And
so I know you've stayed here, but it's not where we have assigned your residence. So we have another room for you to go into tonight. Can we take you there right now?
And it sounds like it's even a single type room.
Thank you.
If you're saying no, you're.
Yep. I'm refusing service. Yep. Thanks.
So
yes. Thank you.
Okay, hang tight with me real quick.
Talk about wasted opportunities. The officers gave her a get-out-of-jail-free card, and she flat-out refused it. Judging from how she answered the officer's next question, it seemed like something was going on between her and Christian.
Is there a reason why you want to stay here so bad? Like, what's the reason? Like, why?
Because he needs me to stay here.
For what?
Have you looked at his face?
Yeah, I think he can take care of himself.
Oh,
He is
God.
an
Okay.
adult.
Good.
Okay.
Say that.
Well, you're not going to help him if you stay here anyways. You know why? Because you're going to go to jail. You're not staying here. That's going to be...
That's fine.
So, you want to...
So then yep.
They're giving you the easy choice, Michaela. Either you can go to your room and just wait
And
till...
then I can go to jail.
Or you
Thanks.
can go to jail.
Yes.
One of two
Thanks.
things.
Thanks.
So it's they're giving you the...
Please don't sit here and
Yes.
patronize me.
I'm not...
Okay, you are.
I can't give you a
Actually,
medical outlet.
you are.
Whatever was going on between the suspect and Christian wasn't the main focus. The main thing here was that she refused to comply with the officer's orders to leave the property. After asking her nicely a few more times to vacate the premises, the cops had finally had enough.
All right, go ahead and stand up for me. Put your hands behind your back. I gave you plenty of options.
No, you haven't actually.
Yeah, I told you.
No,
we made it nice and...
No, you asked a question.
Nope, come on.
No,
Let's
you
go.
asked a question.
We're walking now.
Okay, well, great.
Do you have any shoes? Where's your shoes at? Is this one of them?
Nope. Nowhere.
Hey, Jake.
Those aren't mine.
What happened? She's not going anywhere, so they're just...
I would like to stay at my house, but
This is not your house.
Oh my God, it is my house.
1 minute, just detain her and put her
Thank you. It is my house.
Yep, you're just going to be detained at this
Oh
point.
my
If they want to
God.
trespass you, then we'll go from
Great.
there. Go ahead and
That's
get
fine. That's fine.
it. Okay, step up.
Thanks.
Go ahead and step up.
Can I step up?
Go ahead.
Thanks. Be that person.
The cops were still trying to work around the request of the management, so they didn't arrest the woman, they just detained her. And since they didn't want to fire the woman or trespass her from the property, they planned to take her to the staff house and let her sleep off her hangover. If she tried to return, she would be taken to jail.
Hey, Michaela.
Thank you. Do not touch me. Do not touch me. I am not under arrest.
You have our
Oh,
You're detained.
I
You have
am
our
not.
handcuffs.
Great.
Stop.
Okay, then take the handcuffs.
Stop.
Take the
Stop.
f***ing handcuffs. I am not under arrest.
Stop. Stop. Calm down. Calm down.
Don't tell me to calm down. Don't tell me to f***ing calm down.
Calm down.
This is my f***ing residence. Look inside the house. This is my f***ing residence. My
We were
stuff
just
is here.
about to have this
Oh
conversation.
my God.
Okay.
Are we? Are we? Great.
Now stop.
But now you're impeding an investigation.
Now I am mad. Now I am mad. You're right. Now I'm f***ing mad.
Stop. We're gonna get up. You're gonna sit back in this truck.
No,
We're
I'm
gonna
not.
fix these cuffs.
No, I'm
Stand
not.
up.
I'm not standing up.
Right. So this is what's going on.
This is where I'm sitting. I'm sitting right f***ing here.
It turned out that the woman and Christian had been seeing each other. While technically she lived in staff housing, she'd been staying at Christian's place. But that didn't change the fact that it wasn't her place and Christian wanted her to leave.
You were making this longer than it has to be. We are telling you to not stay here at this residence. We are letting you go somewhere else.
I want to just leave this property.
That's what we're trying to do.
You don't get it? No, you don't get it. You're trying to put me somewhere else on this goddamn property.
So you want to leave the property?
I just want to go. If he doesn't want me here, I just want to go.
So you want us to give you a ride into town?
No. I will handle it myself. Thanks.
How can we help you leave the property?
Nothing. You can't. You're sitting here telling me I'm drunk. So, smelling me some more. Like, you want me to throw up for you? Do you want me to take my clothes off? Like,
I didn't say any of that.
Oh no, you point blank said I smell like alcohol. I am a bartender.
The cops gave the woman one last chance. They could either escort her off the property or take her to another residence on the same property. But to no one's surprise, she chose to fight instead. Finally, she told the officers what was really going on.
So have you guys been having issues lately?
Yes.
What's going on?
He cut. Did you see his face? He cut his face.
On the four-wheeler?
Yep.
What we are trying to prevent is you from going to jail. We don't want you to go to jail.
If I go to jail at this point, I don't. He doesn't care.
But that's irrational. You don't really want to go to jail.
You're right. I'm irrational.
You don't really want to go to jail.
I don't care if I do. Is that like... yeah, I don't care. You're right. I don't care. My husband died 2 years ago. And I am now married to this man. And I am
so y'all are
a train wreck.
So this is why we're trying to come up with a solution with you.
You're not coming up with a solution.
We're trying to get you somewhere.
Dude, go figure out what he wants. Everything I own is in that house.
Okay.
I live here.
With the woman refusing to cooperate, the cops had no choice but to read her rights and arrest the woman. Sadly, she had multiple options at her disposal to avoid the arrest. Now she was headed to jail with no one to blame but herself.
All right, so you're going to jail for battery on a police officer?
Yep.
2 counts?
Yep.
1 on Deputy D and 1 on myself when you pushed us away?
Yep. Don't tell me what card it is.
So it's not...
Don't tell me what card it is. Don't tell me what card it is.
Come on.
Oh,
Put your feet in the vehicle.
No. This is easier. This is so much easier.
It's not.
No, it is. It is. I'm trying to take care of this one. He can't.
I get it because he wrecked and you want to make sure that nothing happens to him while he's sleeping, stuff like that. You're trying to check out for his best being, right?
Don't sit here and patronize me.
No, but you are. You're trying to make sure he wakes up, that he has no internal injuries, that he doesn't have a concussion, make sure he's breathing when he's sleeping because he could have a concussion, right? You want to make sure he's fine. I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, trying to make sure he's doing good. But right now, what you're doing with us, that's an issue. But I get why you're trying to take care of him. I do understand that.
She was transported to jail, and she was definitely not happy about it. Throughout the entire drive, she harassed the officers verbally and kept kicking the squad doors and windows. And when she arrived at her final destination, things got no better.
Stop.
Why not?
Stop.
Why the not? I am being unrightfully detained. I got pulled from my house. That man put his hands on me. And this is what I get to deal with. Great. Thanks. Get him the out of here! You can yell what you want. I'm going! Yeah! Good! Oh my god. Got it. This is New Mexico. Thanks. I'm here from a different state and this is what I get. He put his hands on me! No, he doesn't! Oh, he has a right to grope me? He has a right to grope me? He has a right to grope me? He has a right to grope me! Great! Thank you! Get him the out of here!
They charged the woman with resisting an officer, a misdemeanor, and battery on a law enforcement officer, a felony in the 4th degree. On November 28, 2023, police were dispatched to an Amazon-affiliated company after an employee refused to leave the premises after being terminated.
So what's the
he was asked to leave the building.
Okay.
Both by management and general management. He's still refusing.
Alright, define trespassing right now. Give me his ID. Do you have his information on who he is?
Yeah, I can get it for you.
Okay.
gentleman here, unfortunately, he wasn't doing what was instructed by management. Him to leave the building. He's refusing to leave the building, saying, I'm not leaving, I'm working. At the point that he's not listening to management, we no longer have him in the building. He's giving us instructions. I don't believe so, no. What's your name, sir? I'm George. George? Yes, sir. How are you? I'm Officer Brown. We're with the Seagull Police Department.
The man in question, who identified himself as George, provided officers with his ID. When an officer asked why he refused to leave the premises after being terminated, George explained that he didn't agree with the terms of his dismissal. He dug his feet in, refusing to follow the officer's orders to leave.
You have belongings in a locker room, in a lunchroom.
I have belongings. But for now, I'm walking.
We're going to go get those and then we're going to get out of here.
No, sir.
Yeah.
I am walking, officer. I clocked in this morning legally. I'm walking. I did not fight anybody. I did not commit any crime. No, I didn't. Yes, why are you getting me out when you saw me walking?
Because management is firing you.
No, sir. Yeah, well, let me get the letter.
What letter?
You said they're firing me. Oh, well, let me get the letter, sir. Yeah, I'm waiting for the letter. For now, I'm not yet been fired. Yeah.
We're leaving right now, whether you like it or not.
Okay, so okay, sir. You met me peacefully. I'm walking. Then you came and said I must leave. Yes. Peacefully.
Because management saying you cannot be here.
Why?
Because you were fired.
George wasn't going anywhere without an official letter of termination. When his manager told him he'd happily provide him with a letter, the officer here gave him one more chance to pack his belongings and comply with the order.
One more opportunity to leave right now and get your belongings.
Officer, I'm walking.
Yes or no?
No, sir, I'm walking. No, sir.
I have a problem with my shoulder. Hello? So don't fight. You're breaking my shoulder. So don't fight. You're breaking my shoulder. Are you done? You're breaking my shoulder. Are you done? You're breaking my shoulder.
No, I'm
you're
not.
breaking my shoulder. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking me. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking me. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking me. Ah! 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 You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking me. You're breaking my shoulder. You're breaking. Stop resisting! You're under arrest! Stop resisting! You're under arrest! Stop resisting! Stop resisting! You're under arrest! Calm down. Calm down. You're under arrest.
Contrary to what George repeatedly claimed, during all this commotion, the cops did not break his shoulder. The officers got the suspect onto his feet and told the man to calm down. Next, they searched him and attempted to escort the man off the property.
Please, I have a shoulder problem. I have problem with my shoulder. No, you can't hold me like this. I have a medical condition. I have a medical condition. I have a medical condition.
Are you going to walk?
You hurting my shoulder. I have a medical condition. Okay. I have a medical condition. Yeah.
Let's go.
I have a medical condition.
So stop fighting then.
Okay, I'm fighting who?
Look at your stance.
Fighting. You are fighting me.
Look at your stance.
You fight me.
Let's go.
You fight me.
Let's go.
For what reason, I don't know.
Look.
You fight me.
You're not walking.
Yeah. Please. You wounded me. You wounded me. Please. You wounded me. Please. This is harassment.
Are you going to walk?
Yeah. It's workplace harassment. It's workplace harassment. This is harassment. My shoulder. Leave my shoulder. Leave my shoulder.
Then walk.
Leave my shoulder. Okay.
The suspect continued causing a scene, accusing the officers of abuse and workplace harassment. Judging by his actions and his refusal to listen to orders, it was clear why the man was terminated. Undoubtedly, he was the opposite of a model employee.
This is workplace harassment.
Sir,
For what?
You realize?
Because of what? They called you because of what?
Well, you just you could just walk out. Now you're under arrest.
Yes.
Defying trespassing and resisting.
Yes, what? I came to work.
Obstruction.
I came to work.
Good.
Yes. I'm legally in the building.
Okay, legally
I signed it. I signed.
Okay.
Do
you want your glasses?
I signed. You will pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
You will pay for it. Yeah.
What do you need right now?
Sir, do you need an ambulance, sir? Are you hurting?
I'm hurting.
Where?
My shoulders.
Would you like to be evaluated by EMS?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So we're here. Face the car. It's over now, man. Just stay right here.
While waiting for EMS to arrive, the officer told the suspect that he had no one to blame but himself. If he'd simply followed the officer's orders, he could have left the building and gone home. Instead, he was now in handcuffs, facing resisting arrest charges. But even after all that, the man refused to take any accountability for his actions.
I did not do anything.
It doesn't matter.
I did not do anything. You met me peacefully. I was walking. I did not do anything.
I tried telling you so many times peacefully.
I did not do anything.
Okay, well,
I
you got
did not do
fired.
anything.
You got fired.
Where is the letter? Yeah. You say I got fired. Where is the termination letter? Where is the letter? Give me a termination letter, then I'm not fired.
I cannot do that. That's
Yes!
You complained about your shoulder, but you wanted to resist the whole time.
No, sir.
Yes, you did.
No, sir. You
Don't
fight
tempt
me. You fight me.
I advised it was on
No, sir.
camera the entire
No, sir.
time.
No, sir.
Okay.
This is not the way you treat somebody.
Sir,
No, sir.
I gave you 3 times to
No,
get your
sir.
belongings. And then I said, if you want to leave, you're going to be under arrest.
No, sir.
And then you said no.
No, sir. This is not the right thing.
Okay.
This is not the right thing.
You can argue that in court, sir. Sir, would you like us to take your sweatshirt off right now?
For what, sir? It's cold.
You're sweating.
Yes, sir. It's cold for me.
Okay.
I'm not good right now. I'm feeling pain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ambulance is on their way. Would you like to get checked out at our headquarters or here?
I don't know, sir. You came out.
Okay.
He was later charged with defiant trespassing and resisting arrest. He was issued a summons and subsequently was released from police custody. On the 4th of July, 2022, police were dispatched to a restaurant after reports of a disgruntled ex-employee vandalizing the premises.
Do you have any idea who put it up? Yes. Oh, okay, fantastic.
So yesterday, he came up here because he's an ex-employee with this play. Okay. So, man. All right. He's also homeless, and he's in the area. Okay. So, I mean, he was literally right across the street, probably 30 minutes ago.
Was it when you got here this morning?
What's that gonna wait? Need some privacy? I just need a minute to show him that. Right here.
I couldn't tell you his last name. His name's Nick. He got red hair. He's wearing the exact same outfit.
As he, when you saw him 30 minutes ago?
Well, he get the exact same outfit as this 30 minutes ago and probably right now.
Oh, he's out there right now?
No, he just was. I don't know where he went. He couldn't have gone too far.
If you had to estimate what it's going to cost to get this removed, how much would you estimate the damage to be?
Over $1,000. Well north of that.
According to the manager, it would cost nearly $2,000 to replace their sign and have the spray paint removed. Next, the officer ran the suspect's name through the database and asked the manager to identify him. With a face to match the name, the officer was on the hunt.
What's up, man? Can you do me a favor? Come over and talk to me for a second?
No, sir.
Okay. You're going to talk to me. Do you have your ID on you?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay. Do me a favor. I got one running. He's headed up the ramp. He's going uphill. Negative. He's still running eastbound towards the Hyatt, River Street. You can do this all day. Still eastbound. Got up the North Queens. Stop! Police! Good luck, officer. We're all the way to What Willie's.
After leading the officer on a prolonged foot chase across town, when another officer joined the pursuit, the suspect was eventually cornered. While he was barefoot, he was still able to give the officers a hard time.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Right here. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Get on the ground right now.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Put your hands behind your back.
I can't breathe.
Give me your hand. I got this.
Help! 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 I'm being harassed. I can't breathe.
Give me your other hand.
I
Give me your other
can't
hand.
breathe. Oh, you don't have to be so violent. I can't breathe. I cannot breathe.
Shut up.
I can't breathe.
Roll over on your side then.
Someone give me attention.
Where you are, bud? 27, we got one white male, 1095. Can you come, 26, can you come just east of Wet Willie's with your vehicle?
You got me?
Well, run your legs up now. What's this? What you got in your pockets? You got any weapons on you?
No. Oh, chill. Don't touch my George. Let's get it. Whatever's on the ground. I'm cleaning up the damn city all last 3 days.
You got any drugs on you, man?
No. I'm sober 5 years. So
All right, we're gonna get up on.
The cops got the suspect to his feet and then sat him down so they could comfortably finish searching him. When they asked him why he ran, his lame excuse was that the officer was harassing him. But maybe the cops wouldn't have bothered him if he hadn't unloaded a can of spray paint all over private property.
All right, man, go get up.
Oh, there they go. You up. Y'all are say, listen to me. My whole family's in town from all over America and Nicaragua and Italiano. Oh, I like this. Y'all are so don't even know it. Oh Lord, they listen to me and they love me. That's all I know. Oh, I laugh about this. I love money. I'm owed $65,000. I'm gonna get every. So babe.
No, you're good.
I have a nicotine caffeine addiction.
All right, I'm gonna do a quick
Are you good
with a pat down. I'm gonna do another one.
I mean, accused of
Why'd you throw your sunglasses at me, bro?
I didn't. They fell off.
Okay.
I run fast. I run like 26 miles an hour. But I caught myself.
You got caught.
Yeah, I scored a touchdown though. I'm an athlete. I play basketball, baseball. I will win. I don't lose. What? I won. I scored like 3 times. Y'all are slow as The only reason you caught me is because I didn't feel like making another cut and running through you. That's a felony.
The officers finished searching the suspect and put him in the back of a squad car without further incident. That done, the officer backtracked along the route where he chased him, picking up the man's belongings and talking to witnesses. As the officer later learned, the restaurant wasn't the only thing he vandalized.
Is that his phone? How do you know? Is that what he threw at me?
No. We had this from yesterday.
Oh.
Because he brought it in to charge it.
Okay.
And he forgot it. And then we called the cops on him initially because he was like banging on the door.
Okay.
But
and did you just come over here and grab those?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool.
I need some. Y'all think I get these?
Are those his?
95 north.
Is that what he threw at me?
White Honda. Should I get him?
Let me hold on to him until the detective's clear. And then on his Facebook, I took a picture of this. This kid pulled up his Facebook. He's like, look, he just spray painted somebody's truck on Facebook. They posted it on. So this is a little bit more PC. That somebody just posted that on his Facebook wall saying, why did you deface my truck?
Run that tag. See if we can make contact with the owner.
The officer transported the suspect to jail. Even with the evidence stacked against him, he continued to deny he was involved. He could lie all he wanted, but how could he explain how someone who was dressed in the same exact outfit as him was caught on surveillance camera committing the offense?
So you're going to jail for all the spray painting that you did on the front of the business and the signs? Yeah. I watched you on video.
Video? You saw my face and everything?
I saw your sneakers.
Oh, because you know where I got those? My buddy's house.
Oh, you can tell it's your lawyer. You can let your lawyer know. What about the same color paint that's on your legs? Dude.
Whoa, why the
Come on.
Why are you punching me?
You need to chill out,
I'm not
okay?
doing
Go through
Italian
this process. Stop being a child.
I'm not being a child. I'm literally about to faint.
Okay,
I
you're
just
not about
look
to faint. You're fine.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah,
How you gonna know
chased
you
you
in
down
my
Olive
hand?
River Street.
Yeah, that's 140 yards. I mean, with 3 layers or whatever.
Yeah.
These ain't thin, bro.
Whose fault is that?
I'm a athlete. You need to call that in. Yeah, I know you are.
You got it in your name. You a VP.
Bro, if you come on this wall, I'm gonna you up. Do you understand? This is not high school. This is jail.
They charged the man with obstructing law enforcement and criminal damage to property. After the prosecution dropped all charges, his case was dismissed. While this suspect got off the hook for his actions, unlike our next case, at least his case was cut and dry. On the 30th of January, 2023, the cops were called to a parking lot after reports of a heated argument. When they arrived on scene, they had no idea what they were in for, and this was one of the most confusing cases ever.
What are you doing?
I'm making sure y'all don't shoot me. I know how cops do.
Well, you come over here.
They
Come over.
me.
Yes. Really? Like we're gonna shoot you? Come on.
You seen the news lately? How many cops are
well, he was black and you're a white female. So if you want to be like technical, so what's the story?
I mean, whatever.
What's the story? What's the deal?
The story is, I was here by myself cleaning. Okay,
Mhm.
I work for a cleaning company. I was here cleaning the bathrooms.
Mhm.
Okay, she was here. She left. She went to a coffee shop. Okay, she came. Okay, Greg came in. All right, he didn't recognize me, which is weird because I worked here before as the paper, you know. And anyway, he came in and he was standing there looking at me. I'm in fear for my life, like real shit. I have trauma, PTSD. Like my head is up. I've been before. You feel me? And like I didn't feel comfortable with him being there because he wasn't supposed to be there till a little bit later. You know? I mean, I know he's supposed to be there, but that's not the right time. Like it's not the scheduled time. Seriously, it's not. So why did he come by himself when I'm there by myself? He knows that. He works here every day. He knows the cleaners are here right now.
But what happened?
Whether it was drugs or alcohol, the suspect was definitely on something. Either way, the story was extremely confusing, making it hard for the officers to figure out what was going on.
What happened was, then she came back. Well, my friend happened to walk down the hallway, and I seen him because I was gonna run, you know. And I seen him and I let him in.
What, the guy that you were in fear for your life of? You let him in the building?
No.
Well, I don't.
No.
That you said him.
No, not the guy that I was in fear for my life with. Greg.
Okay.
I was in fear for my life from Greg.
Okay. Who's the other guy?
The other guy, I don't know his name. I don't ask names.
Oh.
I don't. You can ask anybody. I don't ask names. I just know him from the neighborhood. I'm from the neighborhood.
So you let a guy.
And so I let him in just to make sure I'm safe. Just watch my back, make sure nothing happens. I've been right. He knows my trauma, you know?
So the random guy whose name you don't know knows your trauma?
Yeah, I know his name.
You just said you did.
Hey, tell him your name or not? Huh? Do you want me to tell him your name or not?
Do you know my name? You don't even.
I don't know your name, but I know you admitted on camera in there that you were here to me, and you got the cop talking. The cop talking.
Different parties, okay?
All right.
Did you catch that? That's okay, because we didn't either. So it's pretty understandable the cops here were also having trouble. And as for the eyewitnesses involved, like the suspect, they seemed equally confused.
Right? You still don't know what happened.
You know, all you're talking about is random people and you're in fear for your life.
I know that guy. He knows me very well.
Do you know this woman? Okay, cool. Go on. Next part.
With your cameras off?
No.
Turn them back on then.
I haven't touched it. It's been on this whole time.
You turned it off just now.
You see the red light?
Red means off. Green means on. I'm not stupid. I was raised by a guy in the DEA. Turn the on and I will talk to you.
Did anybody get assaulted? Who got assaulted?
She grabbed me. I opened the door and told her she needed to leave.
Do you want to do anything or you just want her gone?
I just want her gone.
Okay.
Nobody threatened. She come up to me.
I'm fine. You need to be, I've got all I need.
Okay.
Do you want to do anything criminally or do you just want her to leave the property?
I just want her to leave the property and never come back again. I'm a supervisor over there.
You're authority over the property?
No, I'm not authority over the property.
No. Like, do you work for the Constitution?
I do work for the Constitution, yes.
Okay.
The Greg that she's talking about is my boss. He's the manager over there. He never threatened her.
Is Greg here today?
Yes, Greg's over there.
Tell Greg to come over here. Yeah, cool.
The cops informed the suspect that Greg, the manager, would officially trespass her from the property. While that should have been the end of it, she then told the officers she wanted to file a report, claiming the female supervisor had threatened her life. By now, the suspect's behavior was so erratic that the cops had some additional questions for her.
That girl right there, she told me straight up. I said, so what? You guys came here to try to what? Me? She said,
why
yeah.
would they come to you?
Then why did she say yes?
Why did she say yes?
Back. Play it back.
Are
Why
you?
Would she say yes?
Do you have any mental disorders or anything?
I do.
What do you have?
Do you take any narcotics, prescription or otherwise?
No, that's it.
X? Are you do X today?
No.
Okay, we take anything else today?
No.
Okay. How about any alcohol? You drink anything?
No.
I'm just asking.
I'm still in rehab in prison. I'm trying to do good. Like.
Well, you're not off to a good start, ma'am.
Oh,
because
I'm not?
No, you're not.
How am I not?
Because out of everyone out here, the only one that's acting this way is you.
Because I'm upset that you guys are trying to dismiss it when it's one of y'all.
Well, you haven't told me anything at all other than someone might have said something. Everyone else is saying you're the one acting a fool.
While the officers continued questioning the suspect about her mental state, Greg showed up and officially trespassed her from the property. With that wrapped up, the cops told the suspect to get in her car and drive away. But unfortunately, she had other ideas.
If you do not leave, I'm going to jail you.
Okay.
Please go home.
Okay.
No, just go home. Just go home.
No.
Okay.
I don't feel comfortable.
Put the car in park.
No.
If you try to take off, you're going to jail.
Oh my God.
Oh, sweet Lord.
Hey, stop. Turn around. Get on the ground now. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Do it now. Do it now. Get down on the ground.
I am. I'm hurt. Stop.
Lord, get on the ground, lady. I got you. Put in cuffs.
All this because I'm wanting to file charges?
Talk about turning nothing into something. The suspect could have just driven away, but instead she chose to argue with police, resist arrest, and lead officers on a high-speed chase before flipping her car. By this point, the only thing she wasn't in trouble for was wanting to press charges.
You're lucky
Y'all
you
are
did.
chasing me.
Stop
All
talking.
because I wanted to file a police
Stop
report?
talking.
Are you kidding me? All I wanted to do was file a police report.
Do you have any weapons on you?
I don't. Search me.
All
You
right.
can't. You cannot search me. You're a male.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for
You
weapons.
can't. No, there's a law.
No, there's not.
There must be present when I be
No, there's not.
Yes, sir.
You quit looking
Fine,
at
whatever.
the internet, okay? I'm gonna use the outside of
not.
my hands. Outside of my hands. I'm just gonna check you for weapons.
Whatever. My pants are already down. Why not?
Okay, well.
Yeah,
pull those
exactly.
up for
Should
you.
let me do that first.
Okay.
You know?
Here we go. Here we go. Your pants are back up.
Yeah, but you still can't search me.
I'm not searching you. I'm checking you for weapons.
You are illegally searching me.
No, I'm not. I'm
All I
checking
wanted
you
to
for
do was
weapons.
file a police report. That's all I wanted to do, and they chased me.
Well, now you're in one.
Yep.
That's fine. I'm good. The whole story will come out.
Get in there.
I'm in here. Like I now.
EMS arrived on scene to treat the woman, but unfortunately, instead of just getting treatment, she seemed much more interested in telling the paramedics her side of the story. Throughout the entire ordeal, she never once took an ounce of responsibility for her actions. Instead of doing so, during that long drive to jail, she only made matters worse for herself.
You just need my name
Well-
and my social to run my name.
Let's go.
And my birthday. Now you're gonna me.
No.
Yeah, you are. They're gonna me out. Run my name on the radio while I'm in the car, please.
Well,
If there's any other information they need to know, I want to hear it so I can tell you.
which name is the correct one? Jessica
Angelina
Hood?
Hudson.
Okay.
My ID is in the car.
No, we're not going to get in it because it's sideways.
Oh, it's right there in the driver door. It probably fell right out the window I brought up. Well, are you gonna call it in or what?
No, we're going to wait till we get to the jail.
Oh, you're gonna wait till we get to the jail? Why? So I can go underneath it?
Underneath the jail?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But I don't have warrants. Why am I being arrested?
Probably for running from the police.
Really?
Absolutely.
You guys pointed for me to just go.
And then when I told you to stop and I
You
tried
did not ever say stop.
well, that's why
You said leave.
I did say leave, you're
And
right.
I was in fear for my life already?
Okay.
And then you guys added to my PTSD? Are you kidding me?
Okay.
During the drive, the woman told the officer she was worried about her kids. Thankfully, they were under the guardianship of her mother, as the suspect had just recently been released from prison. And as if her rap sheet wasn't striking enough, the suspect admitted it was her first day on the job.
What did you go to prison for?
I went to prison for theft.
For theft?
I went to jail for multiple paraphernalia charges, trespass charges. I went to jail for burglary too. I went to jail for pretty much you name it. I went to jail for it here. Went to North Dakota, went to rehab. Got my life together. Came home with enough money to buy my car. Get my license back. And pay my child.
Upon arriving in jail, she continued to argue with the officers about what she was being charged with. While they explained it to her countless times, they slowed it down for her and told her one more time for good measure.
So, you're going to be charged with Disturbing the peace.
I am.
Eluding via motor vehicle.
What?
That's driving away from the police.
He asked me to leave the property, and I did.
Correct. Hang
No,
on.
I never actually left the property more than one time.
Correct. And when I took,
the video.
I'm trying to answer your question.
Okay, correct. Go ahead.
You did not leave. As a result of you not leaving, I told you to stop and to put your car.
I turned around because I wasn't going to go out that way.
Are you gonna listen to me?
You gotta let him answer. Okay, I'm sorry. I just wanted to file a police report. That's why I turned around, but I was still on the property. I hadn't officially left yet.
Okay, so at that point, he had told you to stop the vehicle.
And I did, and then he held my window down.
Because you weren't putting it in park.
I did put it.
Then why'd you drive away?
Because you were holding my window down, trying to pull me out the window.
Correct. Because you were not listening to my commands.
I have PTSD, and I told you that.
Does not negate the law.
You told me to go.
Does not negate the law, ma'am.
Yes, it does. You've seen the news, haven't you?
All the time.
And you know Bond's corrupt as a bitch.
Mm.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. You know. How the f did I run? I did this to a bunch of dudes and me, and one other.
If you would like to contest the arrest, that is what the court system is for.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I will see you.
File the police report.
I will see you in court, and we can do it then.
That's fine.
Fantastic.
The suspect was charged with disturbing the peace, resisting an executive officer, eluding a police officer, and reckless driving. While this woman's actions were ridiculous, at least she didn't almost get herself shot like our next suspect. On the 23rd of February, 2023, police were dispatched to a restaurant after an employee who wasn't scheduled to work showed up and was causing a ruckus.
Hey, boss. How you doing? Hey, let's talk outside, okay? Actually, do you want to walk out front? You mind? I'm off the bar with the police department. Yeah. What's going on? What am I here for? What am I here for? Yeah. To talk to you. Why are you in here, Matt? Please. I'm sorry? Who's me? Well, who are you? I don't know. I don't know who's going to be. I say you're here. Yeah, I'm here to talk to you. What's going on? I'm here to ask you to step out, man. To just leave. Oh, how do you know I don't work here? Because one of the managers just told me. So one of the people. Wait, that's totally fine. But one of the people that are in charge right here and right now told me that you cannot be here. Okay. Who's in charge? All right. So are you gonna leave? So I'm gonna give you the option to leave now. You can't take me to jail because I'm not doing nothing wrong. So okay. Who's in charge?
The suspect told the officer that he had every right to be on the premises because he worked there. While that was true, the officer had spoken to the manager, who informed him the man wasn't supposed to be working that night and had no business being there.
You can't take me to jail. This is how we're gonna do it. You can't take me to jail. I'm asking you to leave. He can't take you to jail. With who? I don't have to. I don't have to because he doesn't have a property. Neither are you. So he doesn't have a proper cause to be here. Why? Show that documentary for him to say he had. By the time that you get that, I'll be gone. Right. But until then, come on. He cannot. Outside. Don't touch me. Outside. Don't touch me. Come on. Don't touch me. Outside. Don't touch me. Okay. You don't have the options. But you don't have the property to touch me. Yes, I do. You don't have property. So right now, it's the master of the establishment. But she don't own this. That does not matter. So I'm asking you one last time. It does matter. To leave. If you touch me, I'm gonna touch you. That's all I'm telling you.
The manager and the officer pled with the man to leave, but it was no use whatsoever. The man was convinced he did nothing wrong. He appeared to have been drinking, and instead of complying with the officer's orders, he had a different idea.
Excuse me, please. No, I will not move. That's fine. I understand. See what I mean?
I'm starting to feel
the only thing I'm waiting on is I can't go hands on. I can't absolutely escort him out right now. Personally, Personally, I'm going to have another officer talk.
That's all I'm asking you to do. And I'm not mad with you either. I'm asking you
For
to
this
leave.
to happen, I didn't do anything wrong.
It happened because you have not left this building yet.
What did I do wrong for this to happen?
I told you. You're interrupting my staff. You're pacing the floors back and get out here.
I'm doing it trying to do what I.
Are you on my clock?
While the suspect kept arguing with the manager, the officers still wanted things to work out for the young man. In an attempt to extend an olive branch, he offered to take the suspect somewhere so he could sober up and go home. But the suspect said he'd rather go to jail. And just in the nick of time, the officer's backup showed up to fulfill the suspect's wishes.
Touch me again. I'm not touching you, Emma. Touch me again. Stop touching me. Stop touching me.
Stop.
Why is he touching me? So me. I'm gonna give you a reason. Go ahead. Do it. He can't do. You can't do.
Okay. All right, sir, stop. I need you to put your hands behind your back. Stop it, sir. Just stop.
All right, you ready? We're gonna walk outside.
We're gonna walk outside. Don't cause any problems, okay?
I'm going to.
I would say, y'all got a good grip on him?
After a long and frantic struggle, the officers managed to get the suspect in cuffs and escort him out of the back of the restaurant. Given the fight he put up, he was extremely lucky that he didn't get tased or worse. And even after everything, he still wasn't ready to settle down.
Stop being dramatic, sir. Get up.
What the do you think they doing?
No.
Being dramatic.
You are.
Being dramatic. Actually, I'm doing the same thing they doing.
Get up on your feet, sir. Stop. You're the one that's doing all this. Come on, dude. Wait. Stop. Darius. Come on. Get up. Darius, listen. Darius.
All right.
Get up.
Let him rest. Now let's go straight up.
Stand up.
See what I mean? See what I mean? Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. See what I mean? Look at it.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Just over there.
What am I doing wrong?
You're actually making things harder.
Wow.
Because you're not helping at all. You're not
Why would I help? Why would I help? Why would I help?
The suspect wasn't cooperating with officers at all. Even with multiple officers helping, they simply could not get the man in the back of the cruiser. He was determined to lie on the street and shout at the officers. Whatever chance he had left of keeping his job just went right out the window, right along with his self-respect.
I just wish we weren't in the middle of the road.
That's what I'm...
And I was going to say, if we can actually...
You can pick them up and move them in the grass.
We can move them to the grass.
All right, yeah, come on.
Go ahead. I'm not doing nothing wrong.
I'll get this arm.
Somebody get this arm right here.
Come on, turn around.
And that way we can put the wrap on over there and not block traffic.
Hey, answer the question. How am I not? Because I'm talking to you. I'm upset about it. People are doing. That doesn't mean I'm not trying to comply. That doesn't mean I'm not trying to comply. That's bullshit. No, I didn't stand up. Stop touching me. I'm not touching you. See what I mean? See what I mean?
Just lay on the ground.
See what I mean?
You keep
He can sit here and talk to me like, and I'm a grown man, but I'm not able to do that.
Can you stop moving? Just sit up.
I don't have to.
Just sit
As
up.
soon as he stop touching me, I'll stop moving.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Stand up. I don't want
Now you know. Stay on the ground.
I'm gonna still get up.
No, nobody want to do that.
The suspect here continued rolling around on the grass, hurling insults and challenges at the officers. Though he refused to get up and walk with the officers to the cruiser on his own accord, the cops had a way to make the man comply.
Look what it takes.
Got a dark box. We gotta make sure.
Not me.
Let one of you help you.
And it
It makes it worse. It makes it worse. But look at it. Look what they gotta do.
Going on the other side?
Yeah, keep going on that side.
And just pull them in.
Yeah.
You see the hoe?
Everyone that actually used the and did the body wrap, please send your thing to me and describe everything that you had to do. Please send it as best possible with the seatbelts on. It's probably one of those. Just hold for a sec.
This is your job.
What's up here, bud? Just check, double check.
With no help from our suspect at all, the cops still managed to secure him safely in the cruiser. He was taken to jail without further incident. For a moment, it seemed like the drive did him some good. But as soon as the officers opened the door, he went right back to his old stubborn ways.
I never did nothing wrong. I don't give a what you say. I did have a couple of drinks, but I'm still in the stable mind. Wrong. Regardless of what you say, regardless of how you feel. But I'm telling you, you're not finna sit here and do to me. I think that I did something wrong. And I'm telling you, the only way that I'm gonna get out this car is if I'm dead. Point blank period. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Let me walk the off or I'm dying. Point blank period. Because I know I didn't do wrong to deserve this. Shake your head. All right. That's fine. I'm not trying to spit on nobody. I never spit on nobody. I know. You got to break my arms.
Dude, you spat me.
Break
Remember?
everything. Yeah, I did. The rest of it's over.
You don't remember that?
I spit on you?
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say I'm gonna push you.
And to think, all he had to do was walk away. Even though he didn't get fired earlier, something tells us that he won't be working at the restaurant anymore after this. On October 16th, 2024, police were dispatched to an Amazon warehouse. The cops got a report that one of their drivers was going ballistic and was also threatening to retrieve a gun from his car after he was fired.
What's the story? What do you say?
So we just...
He's a passenger or driver?
No, the driver. We just had to terminate him, and he said that, I'll be right back. I have to go get something out of the car. I'll be coming right back in here. Let me go to my trunk and get something.
He made some comments on the way out, like, I'm a
Yeah, he also said that too.
Yeah, so... Did he say that directly to you guys?
Yes.
Johnny's right here in this car. How you doing today, sir? You mind stepping out and talk with us real quick?
Officers need to remain on high alert in situations involving the threat of firearms, especially so when connected to life-changing experiences like job loss, as they have no understanding of the suspect's emotional and mental state. Even though the on-duty manager pointed the suspect out to the officers, the man initially said they had the wrong guy.
Nope, leave it. I'm telling you no, you're not leaving yet.
Why?
Because
I'm on the phone.
Okay, so you can't drive on the phone.
Hey, I gotta speak.
So it's passenger or driver? Driver.
Put it in park. You're not
Do me a
leaving
favor.
yet.
Put the car in park and step out, please.
Man. What's the problem? I'm trying to leave. Go the home. What's the problem?
Don't.
You better
Don't.
I'm here.
Calm
On the
down.
phone.
Calm down.
Well, you talking about calm down?
Calm down.
You made some statements when you left.
They made a statement. They told me to leave. I thought I'd be back. Get my money.
Come over here. Come here. Don't even think about nothing. Don't do nothing stupid. You need to chill the out and relax.
Hold on, don't
All right,
cut
we
me
didn't do
like
nothing to you.
I did.
We
I'm
didn't
on
do
the
nothing
phone
to you.
trying to get a direction
We
to
didn't
the
do nothing to
hospital.
you. Did I do something to you?
No.
Okay, then why
I'm
do you have a problem
trying
with
to get a direction to the hospital.
Why do you have a problem with me?
Because y'all come here, I'm on the phone talking.
Because we got called.
I'm trying to get paid.
Somebody called us.
Call, because I'm right here waiting.
Because they said you made a threat.
I ain't made no threat. I said I'll be back.
The suspect claimed that he didn't have a weapon and challenged the officers to search his vehicle. Throughout the questioning, he became increasingly aggressive towards the officers and continued denying that he made any threats toward his managers and fellow employees.
Put your hands on the trunk. Don't move.
Don't grab me. Don't grab me. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. My son's sick, getting the surgery. Y'all with me?
Yeah.
I'm home. Because I told him I'm leaving. Don't.
You told him more than that.
I'm just getting off the clock.
I don't
After the clock.
I don't care. You told him more than that.
I ain't told It just happened. You what talking about. I ain't talking
Stay over here.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Stay over here.
They trying to lock me up.
You're gonna get locked up if you don't stay over here.
While continuing to brush off the officer's orders, the suspect pulled out his phone. He called his wife up, complaining law enforcement was mistreating him. If he already thought they were treating him badly at this point, then he surely wouldn't like how the rest of the arrest would play out.
You didn't make comments today?
Hey, I'm just getting off the clock. 12 o'clock after I do all my work, and they want to call the in the office and you fired. After I do all my work, you gonna let me go? I got my kids in the house.
No, you're not going yet.
Well, what's the problem then?
We're still investigating this incident.
Stand over there.
This car
You need to go
is,
stand
so you
over
need
there.
to step away now before you get locked up.
Yeah.
You can step out of the car if you'd like. You're free to step out of the car.
He's not a part of the investigation. I can't speak.
Because the car is involved. He can step out and talk to you over there. That's fine.
Talking about you got weapon. I don't use no weapon. I use my hand. 20 years in boxing. I use my hand. And anything. Alright, this call the doctor. Let him know I have my bail money. Somebody go to off. Alright. I was sitting in the car trying to, figure out, get down to the police station. Get down to the company, and they pulled up talking about, get your hand out the car. Come on, like I'm crazy. Because I'm black, show you what you could do. I'll show you what I could do. Don't play with me.
It's strange how the man was claiming the cops were mistreating him when he's the one who continued making threats towards them. While they continued to try and comprehend what he was saying, a sergeant went inside to speak to the managers to hear their side of the story.
So what was said today?
So we had to terminate him, and at the end of it, he got up and was saying, I'll be right back, I gotta get something out of my truck, I'm gonna motherfucker.
Okay. Did he gesture in any way while he was saying this stuff?
When I walked out with him, and he was like going through his trunk.
Okay.
Like, almost like gesturing like I'm getting something out of the trunk. Like,
Right.
he was like looking in, he's in the trunk, he's going through stuff, he's like still like, he was kind of acting like that.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, he made it pretty clear when he left the table, he's like,
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So he said that in here and walked directly to his car and then started going through the trunk?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Did he seem like he was about to pull anything out when he was at the trunk, or did you guys not go out?
I didn't go outside, I was watching through the window. They're hard to tell, but like he kept like looking and he could see me through the window.
Okay.
But yeah, kind of like in the same condition he's in now, though, like just really irate, so a lot out there.
Okay.
He said, the last time somebody did some like this to me, I will them. Pulled his badge off of his waist. I said, Kevin, we're gonna need you to leave your badge. He said, here's my badge.
The managers explained the suspect was terminated for committing a zero-tolerance safety violation. Furthermore, they said that in the past, they had disciplined the man for making threats. Either way, it was clear he'd given the managers plenty of good reason to fear for their safety and call law enforcement. And with that, the cops decided they had all the information they needed.
Do me a favor, sir, turn around.
For what?
Finish your car. Put your hands on your car.
You're under arrest.
Let me let my car go. I got to shut my car off.
Turn around.
For what?
There, cuffs, sir.
Can you shut my car?
We'll take care of it.
You're not going anywhere right now. You're coming with us.
For what?
You're under arrest.
For what?
Terroristic threats.
Ain't no terroristic.
Stop turning.
Hey, like I'm a
Turning. Okay, just relax.
Go ahead, motherfucker.
Relax.
Go ahead.
Sir.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Come on.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Good.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can just back
It
up.
doesn't matter. I'll be back.
Knock it off. Please stop. Making our job difficult for no reason.
Yeah, man. I got on. Hold up, man. Hey, hold up.
Get in the car.
I am.
Sit.
I'm trying to. Me. Can I get my hat?
No.
With the suspect secured in the back of the cruiser, the cops wanted to search his trunk. At the same time, they took some witness statements and then spoke to the managers about whether or not they wanted the man to be permanently trespassed from the premises.
So he said to you that he would you and two others?
Yes.
All right, so what's your first name? So your copy. So he's going to get charged with terroristic threats for his comments. His car's going to get impounded.
Okay.
So when he gets released from custody, you will get a phone call.
Okay.
And we have...
Who were the other two?
Right here.
Fancy meeting like this all the time, huh?
Yeah, you're right. What's your first name?
T.A.
All right, guys. If we'll call you if he gets released.
Okay.
If he doesn't, chances are he's probably not gonna him, I guess. He'll go to the jail. So
Okay.
the jail will call you when he's released from there.
Okay.
Thank you. Yep.
Did they trespass him?
I told them that they should. They're like, yeah, typically we do. And I'm like, all right, well, like, are you gonna? And they're like, well, and they're like looking at each other. So they didn't right now. They're like, every time we terminate somebody, they're not allowed back in. And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm not talking about in the building. I'm talking about on the property entirely.
Right.
They arrested the man for disorderly conduct, aggravated menacing, and resisting arrest. No one likes getting fired, but it's not an excuse to lash out or act in a violent manner. So if you ever find yourself getting fired, remember to keep your cool and act like an adult, because the moment you go all psycho is the exact same moment that the cops show up.